Hey, Steph, how you doing? I knew this video was going to be released later than what I initially told you, but I told you it was going to be worth the wait, and I promise you that it will be. There's going to be a lot of surprises, a lot of twists and turns in the road during this video, product placement, random mentions of random stuff, bits of awesomeness here and there, attire changes, and a bunch of other little Easter eggs, as I like to call them. Matter of fact, the first thing that I'm going to do is change into some more comfortable attire. T-shirt, sunglasses, hat. That's the kind of attire I'm going to be in. Different mix and match setups during this video, but I had to get out of that hoodie. It was getting stuffy in here, you know? And if I'm going to make a video that's as awesome as this, I got to be on point. You know, I have to be ready to switch things up at a moment's notice. I got to keep you on your toes, Steph. I can't have you thinking of what's going to come next. The second I become predictable is the second this video just becomes the norm. And that's the last thing I want this video to be. As a matter of fact, to push that point home, the next thing that I'm going to do is switch up my attire once more. Sure, you may have seen the switch coming, but you had no idea it was going to be green with this awesome Leonardo hat and even switching up the glasses. It's that kind of unpredictability that's going to keep you on your toes and make you want to keep watching this video, because I'm never going to be in one attire long enough, you know, for you to get used to anything that I'm saying. And, you know, the key to keeping people's attention is to give them something that they want to see, something that they want to hear, and hopefully I'm fulfilling both of those roles right now with switching up my attire and giving these short little sound clips. I'm doing this 1 minute and then the next I've gone and done it again. And all the while you're wondering, is there any message for me in this video? What is the message that I'm trying to convey to you, Steph? Well, if you just bear with me for a few more wardrobe changes, you would realize that, sure, I'm hitting you with these little filler materials, some wardrobe changes and stuff, but it's all building up to the message that's going to come at the end of this video. Right now, this is just the randomness, the craziness, it's really just I can't put my finger on it. You know, it's the spontaneity. That's the big word. The unpredictability that I'm doing right now. The fact that I have so many awesome gimmick t-shirts and hats, and I'm going to incorporate them all into one video. Why not be for your going away video? You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let's keep that ball rolling and move on to the next one. This particular ensemble, I just like the color scheme. I mean, this shirt doesn't actually apply to you, Steph, obviously, but there could be some people out there watching that are still getting confused by this t-shirt, and that's really who this video is for. So, if you still haven't figured it out by now, then the shirt does apply to you. Anyway, moving right along. At this point, you may be asking yourself, just how many shirts do I have? And the answer is a lot of shirts. But I'm not going to go through all of them. Now, a quick side note. You remember when you thought my last name was Yarny? Really? Yarny? Come on. Yarny. I remember. Anyway, that was a quick shout out to the past. Let's move right along. Yarny? Jerome Elliott Yarny. That doesn't really flow off the tongue very well. And I'm glad that isn't my last name. But I just can't help but think how many years you thought that was my last name, and you thought that poor kid with a last name like Yarny, you know, where's he going in life? I need a minute. Can we go on to the next one, please? Thank you. To the next one. Come on. I know I probably got you. And although you probably do look funny doing that with your head for a short minute, there's no way you look anywhere near as ridiculous as I do wearing this ridiculous mask right now, which is why we're going to move on to the next one. Yeah, and, you know, sometimes I wear that mask when I go out and fight crime on the main streets of suburbia, you know, corporate crime, like people that double dip and skim off their taxes and that kind of stuff. Those are the ones I go after. That's why my mask says caution. has nothing to do with the fact that it looks ridiculous, and hilarity may ensue. Anyway, let's see what we got next. You may be asking yourself, hey, is this Animal from the Muppets? The answer is yes. Bonus, it also glows in the dark. Yeah, it's an awesome shirt. It looks awesome. It is awesome. It makes me feel awesome. And it makes this video awesome. So why wouldn't I put it in here? It's awesome. What the? Michael Myers? Where'd you come from? Go back where you came from, Mike. Anyway, Steph, the reason I was doing all those... Oh, look at that shirt. Think that adds up to me? 70% sarcasm, 20% don't care, 10% lazy, 100% awesome? Come on. Anyway, Steph, the message of this video was always going to be short and sweet, which is why I had to draw it out with all this filler conversation and changing my shirts and my hats and my sunglasses. Maybe get some smiles and laughs out of you before I got to the serious end part, farewell of this video. And that is simple. You'll be going to Spain in just a few days. So I just want you to do 3 things. These 3 things, and you'll be fine. Number 1, have fun. Number 2, be safe. And number 3, learn something. Come back from Spain with something that you wouldn't have learned over here. Something you have to learn by going there and experiencing the people and the culture itself, which is exactly what you're going to have the privilege of doing. Maybe you learn some Spanish. Run with the bulls in Pamplona. That tomato fight they have. I'm sure you'll experience something along those lines. Something that'll stick with you for the rest of your life. Something that will make almost as big of an impact as this video just has. So basically, Steph, once again, have fun, be safe, learn something, and we'll see you when you get back.